The Tails doll is the strangest character in Sonic history. Only appearing in one relatively obscure game, the Tails doll is known today as a classic creepypasta. But I'm not interested in creepypastas. I want to understand why this character was even created in the first place, and why it never appeared again. Well, technically the Tails doll did reappear in the Archie comics, but I'm not counting that. So today, it's time to find answers as to why SEGA created the Tails doll. The Tails doll is an unlockable character in Sonic R, released in 1997 for the Sega Saturn. Just so you know, this is one of the worst racing games I've ever played, so unlocking the Tails doll was a nightmare. I eventually got it, but now you'll have to suffer through my terrible gameplay for the rest of the video. Anyways, along with another unlockable character, Metal Knuckles, the Tails doll never reappeared in another Sonic game, not even referenced, like how many classic Sonic characters are. It seems SEGA meant for the Tails doll to fade away into obscurity, wanting to forget Sonic R and the failure of a racing game it is. But the internet would not let go. People became attached to the Tails doll, and understandably so. It's the most unique character in the game, but also the most bizarre. You'd think SEGA would have made Metal Tails, but no. Instead, they made a levitating rag doll of Tails with bulging eyes and a red gem seemingly powering it. The only information about the character was provided on Sonic Channel, an official website run by SEGA, as well as the game's instruction manual. Take it from the Sonic Wiki, Tails doll was manufactured by Dr. Robotnik to catch Sonic unguarded during the World Grand Prix, in which Robotnik had tricked Sonic into participating to help him find the Chaos Emeralds. The plan was then for Tails doll, along with Robotnik and his minions, to join the World Grand Prix as participants and be ready to attack Sonic and claim the Chaos Emerald from him when the time was right. Even with this information, it still doesn't make any sense why SEGA went with a creepy doll design as opposed to following tradition with Metal, Sonic, and Knuckles. It's time to dig a little deeper. I'm gonna end up butchering the names here I have to pronounce. But anyways, the Tails doll was created by Yoshitaka Miura, a background artist on Sonic Adventure. If you ever noticed when playing as Sonic or E102 Gamma in Sonic Adventure, the final egg stage contains creepy rag dolls modeled after Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. According to Kazuyuki Hoshino at the Summer of Sonic 2013 event, the creepy ragdolls in Sonic Adventure were being developed at the same time as Sonic R. Since Yoshitaka was a character designer on Sonic R, it makes sense he took an interesting idea from another game he was working on and implemented it in a new way. Thus, the Tails doll as we know it today was born. But this all begs the question, why? Why were creepy dolls even designed for Sonic Adventure? They don't even fit the theme of Sonic. You'd think there'd be old archives of interviews floating around on the internet, but there aren't. I have not seen SEGA nor the Sonic team go into detail about the Tails doll besides the Summer of Sonic event. Are they really that embarrassed over Sonic R? Well, they definitely should be, but still, if you have access to any old interviews, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love to learn more and follow up on this video if I have to. We have our answers to the origins of the Tails doll, but we don't know why SEGA was originally making creepy dolls in Sonic Adventure to begin with. The Summer of Sonic 2013 event appears to be the only time a Sonic team representative publicly acknowledged the Tails doll, more than 10 years after Sonic R released, and it's about to be another 10 years since that event. The mysterious nature of the Tails doll and lack of real-world acknowledgement only fuels the creepiness of the character even more. Will we ever see the Tails doll again? The audience at Summer of Sonic certainly made it clear they do.
Do you guys want to see Tails doll again?
Yeah! And I do as well. I think Tails doll is the most fascinating character in the Sonic franchise. Regardless, the Tails doll is gonna go down in internet history as one of the most famous video game enigmas. Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks and have a good one.